Greetings everyone. Today we'll be taking a look at another I don't know if this is the final, but this is another Hero Factory Breakout Wave 1 set. This is Breez, and fun fact about the Breez and THORNRAXX duo. These sets were actually out for a limited time until July, the summer of 2012, and then they just stopped appearing in shelves. So these were like limited edition sets. So that was quite interesting. But it's one of those duos that you don't see in the Breakout TV show, like the Breakout episodes. So we have the duo here, Breez versus THORNRAXX, and well, we're gonna have to now put together Breez and see what she will look like. And THORNRAXX, as you can see, is already completed. The video has been shot the day before this one, so tomorrow, so once after you watch this video, then THORNRAXX is going to come out the next day, so just be prepared for that. So without further ado, let's get THORNRAXX out of the picture. I'll bring him back later. He will be very useful later. Let's move his bag, and THORNRAXX is a small set and Breez is a medium set. Let's say that right now. Okay. Let's take a look at Breez, the main focus of today's video. And again, Breez is the heroine, the only female hero on the Hero Factory universe. And well, for a female hero, well, let's see what she has to offer. And if you have not seen Brain Attack Breez, go check that out first before you see this Breez. I will highly recommend that first. So, of course, like all of them, she comes in a bag, just like the rest of them. And so she is set 6227 with 55 pieces on the back. Just shows all her play features, and that's really it. And then for the non-existent game, Breez will provide you a good 300 game points. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get this bag opened and see what this female hero has to offer. Girl power. Alright, what do we got? What do we have? So the parts are a little bit hard to fish out, I'll tell you that. There we go. So that's one bag of parts, the torso, and then, why is it not coming out? There we go, bag of small parts. Where is the instruction manual? There it is, and that's it. The bag is empty, which we can now put aside. Alright, instruction manual. I'm gonna just show you something real quick. I do this with basically all the Breakout sets. Right here. Breez has a combo with THORNRAXX, just like all the other heroes. They got their villain hero combination model, which makes this more, I don't know what you call it. This is more like a insectoidy looking THORNRAXX. So we'll have to see. Alright, what we got for parts? So for the torso, we have the standard one with the extra shoulder joints. Nothing new at all, because the torsos are so common these days. Let's look at these. Actually, let's look at this bag of parts first. There we go. Okay, I'm seeing all sorts of different colors. That's good. Something different for once. Alright, let's see what she has. First and foremost, the common bone pieces. Let's get them out of the way first. No one's interested in them. Neither am I. Here they are, including these axle pieces. Count them out if you wish to, just to see how many there are. There you go. Voila. Okay. So that's the side. Now we got some colored bone pieces. We got some different bone pieces, different colors, and always nice to get different colored bones because they will definitely spice up MOC making. So for knee joints, we got 2 red extra pinhole knee joints. These are something that I've seen on many occasions, so they don't really interest me. But what really does interest me is these white bone pieces. Completely white, extra pinhole, and these are just, I like it. White bone pieces. Good colors. And then we got the number 5s, 2 of them in white. And then what other armor pieces we got? Okay, also number 5s, but in lime green, you know, to match her color scheme. Number 5s. And then the large armor pieces in the big one. You know, there's no number for this one, so I just call this the big one. And then we got number 3 in lime green. And then we got 2 hands. Oh yeah! 2 hands for a hero. You love to see it. Excellent. Alright. These shoulder add-on pieces, just to give her the extra coverage and the extra bulk. And then these things. Oh my goodness, I dropped one. These aren't your normal feet. In fact, these are the OG Breez 1.0 feet. That's right. Exact same one as the 1.0 Breez and all the other 1.0 heroes. They brought it back for some reason for this one. So in this Breez, Breakout Breez, Breez 4.0, if that's what you call her, they brought back her old feet. So that's quite interesting. Was kind of expecting them to use their normal new green feet, but guess not. We have her 1.0 feet back. So we got 3 of them. One of them's for the back, to cover her back. And then we got her color coordinated spear shooter. Again, it's a mandatory requirement. Every single hero in Breakout had a spear shooter. Breez's here is the exact same one as Ferno, where it is color coordinated with red on the bottom and the top. So that is very, very nice. And then we got the ball for the spear shooter, which is just lime green. And then let's open this. We might as well just open this right now. Oh my goodness, they just all spilled out. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, still got a piece in there. Okay, so we got her hero core, of course. She's a hero, she'll need it. And then we got some system pieces. As in, these are for like normal system style building sets. So we got some loudspeakers here, some rocket little missile boosters. These are for her little rocket boosters on her foot. You'll see in a second. And then the hero cuffs, of course. I will assemble this on screen in real time because I just do that with every single hero set. This is my last hero, and this is my last Breakout set by the time I'm recording this video, but you will probably watch the rest after this video gets released. So let's just assemble. Alright, here are the hero cuffs. And again, I've said this in basically every single hero video. I've had the same beef with all the hero cuffs with their size, because this is just way too long, but I'll get to that in a second when the figure is fully assembled. Now we got some technic maliciousness. Gosh, never gonna forget that word. Alright, technic maliciousness. Pause the video to count them out, because I ain't wasting time. Okay. These are some, now we go on to like the more interesting pieces. So I've broken it down to the good stuff. So number 1, her energy shield. Exact same one as Rocka, except hers is in red and Rocka's is in green. So again, these are some very nice pieces, and it's always nice to get them in some different colors. So we got green, and now we have this exact same one in red. I like it a lot. These are some awesome looking pieces, that is for sure. And then also in red, these are like the new, or not new, but these are the sabers. What you call it? This is for her saber staff, right? It's also been used in Batman, the Ultra Build Batman. THORNRAXX has this. Black Phantom also has this, except Breez's is just a different color. You got some red, and then the blade itself is silver. Very nice pieces. And then finally the head, which is Gliterian red. Nothing new at all there. And then this is the exact same OG Breez 1.0 helmets. So for the Breakout line, all the heroes have gone back to their original 1.0 roots in terms of their helmets, and Breez's is exactly that. It's the exact same one as Breez 1.0. And finally, her body piece, body armor. Because I already said this already, all the heroes have their own special prints and colors, but this is all the exact same mold for all the heroes, except for THORNRAXX. So Breez's, in this case, is lime green. Alright, cool. We've now taken a look at all the pieces, and you know what that means now. You still don't? Okay, well, I'll tell you right now. It's time to assemble Breez and see the completed figure. So, let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the female hero of the Hero Factory, Breez. So, this is the second edition of Breez I've gotten Brain Attack Breez as well, but I gotta say, this Breez feels really complete. Like a completed hero and a completed figure. There's a lot of things that I feel like she was, you know, has everything you need for a hero in terms of combat. But I gotta make one comment about her. She seems a little, well, over-equipped. Like, she's got a blaster, like a shooter, which is all important for every hero. Yes. But she also has rocket boosters, and then she's got a sword, a big sword staff, and a shield. Yeah. I don't think to be really honest, I don't think she really needed all of that to fight this little insectoid, THORNRAXX. And I guess the shield is good because THORNRAXX does have a stinger, so she'll need a way to, you know, block his stings if he ever tried to sting her. But I feel like the sword was a little bit unnecessary. Either that or LEGO is just really generous with this set and giving us basically all of this. Maybe that's why Breez and THORNRAXX were the hard to find Hero Factory sets. I don't know. But yeah, but also I noticed this when I was like putting the figure together, and that is, in terms of color scheme, the rest of her is all dark lime green, but her head, because it's using the original mold with the same color, it's actually lighter than the rest of the figure. I don't know how well this shows on camera, but when I'm looking at it with the naked eye, I can see that the head is actually brighter than the rest of the other green that's going on throughout the entire figure. So whether that was intentional or not, it's actually really not that noticeable, unless you like nitpick it, examine it in full detail with like a microscope or something. But from a general distance, you can hardly notice it. So yeah. But I mean, while we're up here, we might as well just look at the head, and I mean, the head is what you really expect out of Breez 1.0. It's the same. So yeah, Although, I would say, I do like the shoulder add-ons here, just for the extra bulk up. That's good because it doesn't take away her feminine look. She still looks like a female hero that's different from the other heroes. But I feel like it's always better to have extra protection. So I think this actually makes her look better. Although some people said makes her a little too strong for a woman. But hey, who said women can't be strong? There are many strong women out there, and I have great respect for them. So those haters, screw off. But in terms of looks, it still looks good on her. I'll say that. The body is really what you expect out of every hero. It's just the body armor piece of the hero core. And it's fine. And in terms, I think the hero core, because it's white, it matches the armor and her bone pieces here. I think it's fine. Good for a color contrast. Now let's look at the arms individually. So this side's got that coverage of the number 3 armor piece here, but then it's replaced on this side. This side doesn't have it. It's replaced with the shield. It looks good, I think. Definitely doesn't. I don't see any bad designs, you know. But however, I will say this: I feel like her arm is a little too long for my liking, and instead of a extra pinhole bone piece, it should have just been a normal standard bone piece. But I don't know. It felt like her arms are a little bit too long. And well, she's definitely going to be able to reach a pretty far distance, if you ask me. But yeah. And then let's look at the weapons themselves. So you can see she's got that spear shooter. Same as Fernal's, same color, same color scheme, color contrast. I like how it's like not one gunmetal gray and in the bottom's like red. It's fully red. And also red. Man, Breez has a lot of red. Shield looks great, and the sword. Definitely, it's simple, but it looks good. And then finally, we have the legs. Now, the legs are asymmetrical. So if you're not an asymmetrical person, then Breez is not for you. At least this Breez, because I'm fine with having an asymmetrical system, like this armor piece is moved to the side and this one's facing the front. The only problem I have, it's a little too colorful in that area, because you got the red knee joints and you got the white. It's a bit too colorful, and they should have just stuck with either gunmetal gray or just normal black. I think red is a little too much, and it shows too much. It's a little bit too exposed, so it definitely needs some coverage. The bottom half is fine though. And I definitely like the idea of using the original feet, Breez 1.0 feet, to use back for this one. Except maybe have some coverage, because this looks kind of awkward. You know, seeing that bent over axle piece, it's a little bit weird. And the way it's exposed doesn't really, you know, it kind of looks awkward. Looks like she like completely bent a knee joint or something. So yeah, and then the bottom. You can see here, let me just pick her up and show you. You can see there's her rocket boosters, but these are not really, these are small rocket boosters just for her legs. So she is not meant for her to fly such a long distance and cover a lot of area like Jet Rocket for Brain Attack. And this is more to help her like glide quickly or make super high jumps around the place. And like this really just gets you from jumping from one end to the other. It's not meant for long flights. So I like the idea of using the system pieces for the rocket boosters. It's definitely a good idea, and I think it worked very well. And then the hero cuffs. Now here's what I mean by the problem with the hero cuffs. So it's too long. Obviously, it's been a problem already for all the heroes, but solution would be to make this hero cuff one chain long, because IRL police handcuffs are not this long. You want to restrict the victim's wrist from moving around so much, and this definitely gives the villain that captured all the space he needs to move his arms around. Another problem is, because it's so long and it's just left here dangling, it's just gonna get caught in the flames of that that rocket booster. It's gonna, this end here is gonna get piping hot, and if she picks it up on this end, oh man, RIP her hand. It's gonna burn like a bad relationship. So if you think about this realistically, it's a super bad idea for her to just hook a really long handcuff and have it dangling right next to a rocket booster. So yeah, again, it's just a problem with the hero cuffs that occurred throughout almost, no, not almost, all the heroes. So yeah, however, Breez has a redeeming factor, and that is to use the third 1.0 foot to cover up her back. Excellent. Heroes that have their backs covered up is very nice. So why didn't they do that for the other heroes like, let's see, Furno, Evo, Surge? Maybe those could get some good cover-ups. And well, Breez, this definitely, because it's covered up and it uses two hands for her gun. Yes, they should have done that for Furno and Evo. Why didn't they do that? Oh yeah, they didn't do that for Surge either. And Bulk. Why? How hard is it to include two hands and just put the launcher on one of them? Breez is a perfect example. So why didn't they do that for the rest of the heroes? And there's nothing bothers me more than one-handed heroes. That's a big no-no. So finally, the last thing I want to see is, can Breez put up a good fight against her opponent, THORNRAXX? The answer is most likely. I mean, she's overgeared for fighting an insectoid, and I'm just saying she really doesn't need all this all this stuff here to combat a little insectoid. Maybe it was a really big villain, then it will be necessary that she will need all this gear. But we're talking about like a little insect here, so I guess his only threat is like his mouth shooter and his stinger. That's really it. You don't need like a sword for it. You can easily counter the stinger with your shield. But then again, nevertheless, it's nice that has this much gear. So for mock making, there's definitely a lot of good goodies for Breez. But if you look at this from a lore point of view, Breez and THORNRAXX. So we got, let's see, Evil, Toxic Reaper, Furno and Jawblade, Rock and Black Phantom, Surge and Splitface, all the other ones. Well, I think this one's a particularly good duel. So if you're looking for a good scenario, like a hero versus villain scenario, well, we got some pretty good ones out there, but Breez and THORNRAXX are definitely a pair you should not miss out on. It's a pair worth looking at. It's a good pair, and Breez is a small, medium set, and THORNRAXX is a small set, I'll tell you that. But I think this is one of the better ones, unlike some of them, like Furno and Jawblade. But alright, thank you, THORNRAXX. So in the end, what do I think of Breez, the heroine or the female hero on the team? And being the only female hero that ever existed, that means that LEGO really has had to make some features that would set her apart from the others, and one that will really define her as a female hero and not just like the old regular guy heroes like everyone else. I think in this model in particular, I think they did it pretty well, and she definitely feels complete. There is a good amount of things included with her. I like the build. She's designed pretty good. Asymmetry, not quite sure about that. With the legs, it maybe having it being asymmetrical wasn't that much of a good idea. But there's really nothing I dislike about her except for like the color mumble jumble going on the legs with the red bone pieces and then the white armor. But apart from that, not a bad hero at all. Would definitely recommend Breez. She's one of the pretty good heroes for Breakout. So yeah, I'm gonna give Breez a 9 out of 10. I just don't like what they've done with the legs, with the color coordination. So apart from that, that is not bad at all, and that is a pretty good figure. So those are my thoughts on Breez. So what are your thoughts on Breez? You can agree with me by liking the video, and if you don't agree with me, dislike the video. Anything helps. And subscribe to the channel for more. And yeah, so subscribe, stay notified, more things are on the way. Take care, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.